What's up? Happy Friday. It's been a really long week, so pretty hectic, but I hope you guys are having an awesome day and an awesome Friday. I wanted to hop on here to talk about imposter syndrome and how that is so real in today's world as everyone is going into their careers, going into the life of an entrepreneur. It is a lot, and I haven't even fully overcome it. Just explaining what imposter syndrome is essentially the idea that your success is not legitimate because it's yourself, that you've convinced yourself you don't know enough, that you're not equipped enough, that everyone out there is doing the same exact thing that you were doing. Therefore, why do the thing you're trying to accomplish? And this is a huge thing, especially in entrepreneurs just starting their online business. People, when I started social media, that was a huge thing. And it's very real. The first thing that totally helped me to at least become aware that this is an issue was just knowing everyone experiences it. Like, it's not the easiest thing, by far, but you are the only person that has the knowledge that you have, that knows the skills and that has the experience and, has lived the life that you have lived. You have your certain friends, you have your certain way of thinking, and everyone has their own way of doing things. That's the way that I look at it. To me, that immediately defeats imposter syndrome because I'm just like, I have my own experiences. I know what I'm talking about based on my knowledge and my understanding. Just knowing that this is not just a me problem, because so many business owners go through this, online business owners, entrepreneurs, course creators. And this is a big mindset that I tackle in my online course, A Woman's Step-by-Step Guide to Defeating Anxiety, because this is so prominent in anything. I could say this about overcoming mental health. An example of an imposter syndrome, I could say I will never overcome depression because so many other people deal with depression, and my way of going through it is just not the best. And it's a huge issue. And the second step is realizing that you have your own self. You have gone through your own experiences, and you have gone through what it's like to face hard times. And that's something I like to be really real about, because if you have had the most I don't even know how to explain it, but you have your own funny stories to tell, right? No one else can tell the bizarre things that have happened to you, the funny things that have happened to you. It's only you that can tell that. I like to look at it the same way versus, the knowledge that you have, the experience that you have. Being an expert at a certain topic does not mean you know absolutely everything. It means that you feel confident enough to talk and teach others with an experience or a topic that you have a greater knowledge of. That's essentially how I look at it. I could make an online course, an expert's guide to using an iPhone. I'm not an iPhone expert, but I do have enough knowledge and understanding of an iPhone because I have one in order to talk about this. That is what makes you an expert. And that applies to anything, business related, education related, school related, anything. And I wanted to make it such a prominent point to address this because this is a big concern. This mindset is what holds so many people back from starting their careers off on a good foot, or getting out of bed, or starting their entrepreneurial mindset. And it's a huge issue. Before the launch of my website and my ebook, 3 Steps to Defeating Anxiety, which you can find on my website, www.biancasophia.com. You can just search up biancasophia.com. I was just convinced I was not going to make any sales, that no one would be interested in what I was talking about or what I was going through. And as a person that has suffered with anxiety for so long, I felt like I know nothing about anxiety. I don't know anything about mental health. I don't know anything about what it's like to be a person with depression. Especially as a believer, a Christ follower, that is something that I didn't feel comfortable talking about because the church has misrepresented mental health. So I thought my story is just like anyone else's, and all the information is already out there. But the difference is when you know that you're an expert, when you know that you have the knowledge, that you have the very valid experience and emotions, and the intelligence to go through something, that's your own story. You're the only person that knows the things that you know, that has the advice that you can give, that has the knowledge, that has the experience and the expertise and the time. Like, you are so different than anyone else. Just like if anyone were to say two snowflakes are not the same thing, it's the exact same thing. I could say that about two other people. Two people can write an essay about what it's like to own a business. These two people are going to have very different step-by-step processes. So I hope that this encouraged you. I hope that this live was, I was able to just provide some encouragement, that, this applies to anyone. If you're looking to start a business, if you're looking to start a relationship with the Lord, if you're looking to just grow your following on Instagram, know that you can do it. And that most of the time, the only person that's in your way is yourself. So happy Friday. I'm glad I got to talk to you guys, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. There is a vlog coming out this weekend, so I'm very excited, and until then, I will see you guys.